Dogman fans, the wait is finally over. Dogman Big Jim Believes has finally hit the shelves and is looking awesome on so many levels. So, to get you hyped about the latest Dogman adventure, here are 5 things that I absolutely love about Dogman Big Jim Believes. Let's dive in. Number 1, the epic origin story of Big Jim. Since the book is called Big Jim Believes, you wouldn't be wrong to expect a lot of the focus to be on Big Jim. And this book finally lets us witness the childhood moment that shows us just how far back Big Jim's optimism goes. Around the middle of the story, we see Big Jim's house catch on fire, leaving the whole family without a home. They end up at Bailey Park campgrounds where they meet a young chief as well as Greg the dog who later ends up becoming Dogman. Amidst that craziness, Little Jim offers a prayer of thanks before a meal, and it ends up going on and on and on just because he can't stop thinking of things to be grateful for. This causes Mom to declare, "This child doesn't need a magic ring to show that he's the chosen one." Number 2, Grandpa's surprising past. One of the biggest things Dogman fans had been hoping to see was an insight into Grandpa's past. In this book, we saw a huge deep dive into his past, making his crankiness feel earned but also layered. We see crazy flashbacks detailing how he moved away from his parents, focused on making a ton of money, and even got married to the late Grace, Petey's mom. His life was an unfulfilling search for status and wealth, which only led to his negativity growing every single day. Later in the book, when the Space Cuties attacked, all the characters turned into adorable kawaii forms, but Grandpa has a noticeably harder time reverting back to normal. I won't spoil why that is, but it had a lot to do with his demeanor. Keep that in mind. Number 3, the new adorable art style. If you're getting ready to read book 14, be prepared for a visual explosion. This book is as visually unique as it gets, and we get a total transformation as the city turns completely kawaii. Once the Space Cuties strike the city, all the characters turn chibi. And Dav Pilkey didn't just sprinkle this art style, he drenched the whole city in it, making for a really memorable and funny scene. Every single panel is bursting with artistic beauty, and it shows that Dav Pilkey can always evolve his style while still keeping that chaotic, cartoony charm that we've all grown to absolutely love. Number 4, the new trio in action. Even though they debuted as a group last time, this book solidifies Dogman, Grandpa, and Big Jim as the trio that we can always count on to save the day. Watching these wildly different personalities, the playful cop, the negative former villain, and the relentlessly positive hero band together to save the day is pure comic gold. Their unexpected dynamic is perfectly balanced, and it really creates this type of energy between them that ends up looking really fun. We do see other characters such as Molly and Sarah Hadoff come in too, so the action on the character front is really strong. One guy who didn't make the cut though was Petey the cat, so I guess the mystery regarding him still goes on. Subscribe if you're intrigued to know what happens to Petey. And number 5, the lessons you learn without even noticing. I always like to point out one of Dav Pilkey's most underrated skills, and that's sneaking in meaningful life lessons between all the action. This book very interestingly contrasts Big Jim's unwavering positivity with Grandpa's deep-seated negativity, and the key message is how your mindset fundamentally impacts your entire life worldview and experience. Big Jim also shares the message that bad luck can be a good thing, telling Grandpa you never know what worse luck your bad luck has saved you from. Of course, gratitude is also a very big theme exemplified by Little Jim. In the notes section of the book, Dav Pilkey says that this was inspired by a message from the Bible found in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 17 to 18, which is about giving thanks in all circumstances. So, Dogman Big Jim Believes is a wild ride that gives us the emotional depth but also the chaotic fun that we've all grown to love. If you're looking for a Dogman book that's going to make you laugh, cry, and inspire you to believe, then Dogman Big Jim Believes is definitely it. In the comments, make sure to tell me if you've read Dogman Big Jim Believes yet, because I'm really excited to see what you guys have to say. Thanks a lot for watching, and remember, Big Jim for the win.